When done correctly, a hybrid sandwich combines the best elements of two classics into a single cohesive meal. Over the next few minutes, we're going to walk through how to prepare exactly 6 of these Philly cheesesteak sloppy joes. We're balancing two profiles, the savory umami of a cheesesteak and the tangy base of a sloppy joe. To maintain pace, prepare in advance: ground beef, diced onion, bell pepper, ketchup, Worcestershire, beef broth, cornstarch, and provolone. Start by finely dicing your vegetables and pre-toasting your 6 hamburger buns. Managing these prerequisites now is what prevents the final sandwich from becoming disorganized or turning the bread soggy while you wait for the meat to finish. Begin by placing a large skillet over medium-high heat. Add the ground beef, onions, and bell peppers all at once. As the meat cooks, break it apart with your spatula. The fat from the beef will render out, which helps soften the vegetables and begins building the savory base of the dish. Continue cooking for about 8 minutes. You are looking for the meat to be fully browned and the onions to be soft and translucent. Once browned, you must drain the excess grease from the pan. If you leave it in, it will prevent your sauce from thickening properly and lead to an oily finish. Removing that fat is a necessary step to ensure the sauce stays on the meat rather than soaking through the bun. Reduce the heat and add the ketchup, Worcester sauce, and the spice blend: salt, pepper, garlic and onion powder, paprika, and a pinch of cayenne. The ketchup introduces a mild acidity, while the Worcester sauce enhances the natural savory notes of the beef. We include paprika and cayenne because their heat provides a needed contrast to the rich cheese we'll be adding later. Stir these in for 1 to 2 minutes. The mixture should darken slightly and become very fragrant as the spices heat through. This brief step ensures the seasonings are fully integrated into the beef before we move on to the liquid base. To create the sauce, whisk 1 cup of cold beef broth with 1 tablespoon of cornstarch in a separate bowl until smooth. Always mix cornstarch in a cold liquid first. Added to a hot pan, it clumps into dry pockets, as seen on the left, rather than creating the smooth sauce shown on the right. Pour the smooth mixture into the skillet and stir as it simmers. You'll see the liquid begin to thicken almost immediately. Use your spatula to draw a line through the center. When it leaves a clear, dry trail like this, the excess moisture has evaporated. Passing this test ensures the filling is thick enough to stay on the bun without running off. Now for the final ingredient: 2 cups of shredded provolone cheese. Add it directly to the meat while it's still hot. Provolone is ideal here because its sharp flavor complements the sweet ketchup, and its melting properties help hold the meat together. Stir the mixture continuously until the cheese is completely melted and evenly distributed. You're looking for this elastic webbing throughout the pan. This indicates the cheese has fully integrated with the beef. This melting process pulls everything together, turning the loose meat into a cohesive filling that keeps its shape. At this point, the mixture in your skillet should be thick and fully combined. Scoop equal portions of the meat onto your toasted bottom buns, placing the tops on immediately. You now have a sandwich that pairs the tangy comfort of a sloppy joe with the savory profile of a cheesesteak. Taking the time to manage moisture and balance these specific flavors is what results in a consistent, high-quality result every time you cook. Serve these immediately with a side of fries or chips. If you found this walkthrough helpful, join us for our next session as we break down more classic flavor combinations.